All right, so today we are going to be taking a look at some clips of Trump supporters being interviewed at a Trump event, and let me just tell you something, guys. It is absolutely glorious. It's hilarious. These people are unbelievably fucking stupid, and we're going to enjoy it.
What are you hoping to hear today from President Trump?
That he's going to make America great again and China.
You know, like on Family Feud where they put the X up when it's the wrong answer? Yeah, that was a terrible fucking answer. Really? You want him to say, make America great again? It already says that on your hat. Come on.
Put an end to it.
What's the number one issue that when you go to the polls in November, you're going to be voting for?
The number one issue, well, I want Trump back in the office so that he can clean up the mess we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, voter, he belongs back there, and voter fraud, yeah, and the voter fraud. We need fair election.
They can't even speak in complete sentences. Should not be legal to show people that can't speak in complete sentences on TV or the internet. I mean, she asked them a very simple question. What's the number one issue for you as a voter, as a Trump voter? What's your number one issue when you go to the polls? What are you hoping Trump addresses? What are you hoping Trump really hones in on for you as a voter? And what do they say? She says, well, I want him back. Yeah, no doy, dumbass. And what does this guy say? Voter,
One issue, well, I want Trump back in the office so that he can clean up the mess we're in.
Yeah, basically what she's saying is, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, crack open a book. Fucking open up the internet and read, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, voter, he belongs back there, and voter fraud, yeah, and the voter fraud. We need
and the voter fraud. You mean the voting fraud that Trump was trying to commit?
Fair election.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, there we go. So we have more clips here. More. I know that one was really, really, really hard to watch. I don't know how many of my brain cells died just listening to those people talk.
Good. I'm here to guarantee Trump gets back in and get rid of the corruption that's in the White House right now. It's a disgrace. Joe Biden's a disgrace to this country.
You're a disgrace to this country, okay? And so are all these other stupid-ass fuckers behind with these American flag hats on. Take that shit off. Take off that fucking Blue Lives Matter flag. You are not a patriot if you support someone like Trump. You sit there and say, I'm here to make sure Trump get back in that White House, boy. You better know it. I'm here to make sure Trump get back in. If he didn't get back in when y'all tried to do a coup on January 6th, what the fuck do y'all think y'all are going to do in Pennsylvania at a rally with a bunch of inbred white people?
Disgrace, and so are all the left.
Yeah,
and
this guy's going to make sure Trump gets back in office, everybody. He's ready. We're going to war, boys.
The rhinos, the globalists.
They kill them all. Kill them all.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I don't even I really could not understand what that guy said. I could not understand the words out of his mouth. And you want to know what? Rap is my favorite genre of music. I love rap music more than any other genre, any day, hands down. If I only got one genre of music to listen to for the rest of my life, it would be rap. And I hear a lot of conservatives say, well, you can't understand what they're saying. No, I can't understand country white people when they fucking speak. I can't understand stupid-ass white hillbillies when they open up their mouths to talk. I just can't understand them. It's just a bunch of like slurry. It's like they're drunk all the time. They are perpetually drunk. That's what their speech sounds like to me.
Truly believe we need.
I'm sorry.
I watch President Trump every single time he's on TV, every single rally.
This is grooming children right here, guys. This is straight up grooming children. I'm assuming that this is a young person. They look young, but like taking your kid to a Trump rally. Handing them shit like this. This is straight up, this is indoctrination. That's what it is. They are straight up indoctrinating children. And it's sad. And this is what I went through. I went to private school my whole life. A lot of my family is super conservative. Only conservative talk radio on the way to school, on the way home from school. Fox News. The Drudge Report, which I've heard is, not as conservative as it once used to be. It's like, this is just, you're just straight up indoctrinating people with this bullshit. But they turn around and say, oh, well, you know, it's teachers. Teachers are grooming kids because they want to teach about, you know, that gay people and trans people exist. But when it's, you know, taking your kid or a young person to a Trump rally and, you know, making them wear shit like literally, you know, one of the biggest dog whistles in our modern day and age, "Let's Go Brandon," a shirt that says that on it, and surrounded by all these other terrible people, that's okay. That's fine.
And he just brings me so much hope and inspiration, and I truly believe we need to get down on our hands and knees and pray for this man to get into office, because without him, I'm very afraid.
You know, I heard Jesus doesn't take kindly to religious charlatanism, but, you know, that's
Evil's
just what I
taken
heard.
over. Good needs to overcome the evil, and Donald Trump is going to do it.
No, Donald Trump is not going to do it. You know, for a man that is literally one of the most, if not the most corrupt we have ever seen in our country. So many scandals. I don't even think someone could name every one if they tried. A laundry list of scandals. So much corruption from top to bottom. And it's not just Trump. He got his kids involved in this shit too, okay? This is all known fact. All of the stuff that you could name that Trump has done, compared to, what, Joe Biden's son? And I think that there's a lot of stuff you could criticize Joe Biden for. I think there's a lot of stuff from Joe Biden's past that you can definitely rightfully criticize. I think there's also stuff you can criticize for Joe Biden now, but, you know, criticism of someone like Joe Biden and his policy or where he stands on certain issues, or the fact that he doesn't do enough as a Democrat, I think, to actually get stuff done, you know, I think that you can make that criticism. But when it comes to Donald Trump, this man is a goddamned criminal. This man tried to overthrow our democracy. This man he literally fucking tried to do a fucking coup. None of the shit. Even if you're talking exclusively about Hunter and the shit that he's involved in, it's not even close. What, Hunter had sex with a prostitute? What, he was addicted to crack? Oh my God. Wow. Donald Trump, he tried to do a fucking coup, and these people are saying, we need to get down on our hands and knees and pray. If you are this invested into a politician like Donald Trump, if you're this invested into any politician, you need a reality check. You need to get your fucking shit together. You need to get your life back on track. I've read this. I don't know if this is true. Some people in my audience I know are outside of the U.S. So if you are, please let me know if I'm wrong or right about this. But I've seen on all different social medias that when it comes to politicians in other countries, people are not obsessed with their politicians in other countries. They're not like celebrities. Okay, not every country. I'm not saying every other country, but, you know, places like Europe, I guess I should say. I've heard people that say that they live in Europe, and they say, well, you know, over here, we don't have this weird, unhealthy obsession with our politicians like y'all do over there, and it kind of creeps us out. Is that true? I've heard of people say that, but I don't actually know if it's true. I am curious, though. I am quite curious, and we have one more clip here. We have two more clips here. So the last one we are going to look at, or one of the last ones we're going to look at, is Donald Trump arriving in Pennsylvania for the event.
My hero! Yes, sir. No, thank you, sir.
No, thank you, sir. They literally just cannot get off their knees and stop sucking him off. But my thing about this is, really, it's like, he can get out of the car and, like, pretend he's like a dinosaur or whatever, but when Joe Biden goes to, like, an ice cream shop to eat ice cream just like a normal human, like every other fucking American that's not lactose intolerant does, when he goes to do something like that, they're like, oh, he's Sleepy Joe. What is this? What is this bullshit? What are you what is this? I don't want my president to get out of the car and going like this. That's not the man I want leading me. I don't want Dinosaur Man to be in charge of the country. Dinosaur Man that steals classified documents and keeps them in his bathroom. Last clip here is just a clip. I just wanted to include it because I thought it was just kind of fucking stupid and hilarious. This is just a clip of a bunch of the old Trump supporters dancing at his rally. They're like almost all. I like how it's like exclusively all old people, and then there's this one young dude, this one young man, who's really getting down and dirty with this old lady in front of him. And listen, do you guys hear this guy right here? He's saying MAGA to the beat. So, what is the difference between this and a pride parade or a pride rally? Can someone explain this to me? What's the difference between this and a pride parade? Because the conservatives say, oh, you shove the pride down our throats. You do this, you do that. What is this? What's the difference? What is the difference? These people are all dressed up in their Trump shit. I mean, look at this guy. He's got Trump's face on a shirt. That's fucked up. You're wearing Trump's face around on your body. You must really, really, really be into someone like Donald Trump for you to be wearing a shirt that has his face on it. But I just, like, for real, I really need someone to answer this question for me. What is the difference between this? And this rally looks like, I mean, there's some empty seats here, but look, what's the difference between this and a pride parade? That's what I want to know. That's what I want an answer to. That's going to be it for the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and press that little bell. Turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload. And please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys thought of the Trump rally. Let me know what you guys thought of all of these Trump supporters.